Okay, so today I thought I was going to try a brand new series. I come up with this idea in bed last night. That's usually what I do. I'm in bed on my phone, going through Twitter, and I'll come up with some ideas for some videos and I'll write them down on a massive notepad. And when I came up with this one, and well, you've read the title, we are making Ferrari great again. It's going to be a 3 or 4 season, maybe longer if you want to see it, driver career mode, of which we bring Ferrari back to winning titles. Now, the only issue I had with this is that on F123 you can only have 3 career modes at once, and so far I have my driver career mode, of which I'm on like fucking season 7 of. I've got my team career, and I've got my Has to Glory. And now I have not uploaded a Has to Glory. Actually, it was the first episode about what, over a month ago. So I'm bigging off the Has to Glory to begin the comeback for Ferrari. Just like always, I'm going to be doing a 16 race season just because it's like the perfect length. I can skip out tracks I hate and just only leave in tracks that will actually make good content. Oh, fucking hell. Now, seeing as this is a Ferrari only career mode, it's only right that I use one of the 2 Ferrari helmets that I have, and I'm probably gonna go with the Racing Tribute Charles Leclerc helmet, because just look at that, it's fucking gorgeous, isn't it? It's an absolute beauty. Although I will say, maybe we can use the Sainz helmet if we ever want to do a special event, as is this Charles Leclerc helmet as well. And here we are. I am very excited. Hello, Fred. Welcome to the team. Between yourself and Charles, I'm sure we can have a fantastic season. Good to know. Did you know the better our facilities are, the better our chances are for developing a faster car? Good to know, mate. So, you can have a quick look if you want. This is the calendar that I've chosen. And, yeah, of course, my teammate is going to be Charles Leclerc. And look at those stats off the start. 99 pace, 92 awareness, 99 racecraft, 89 experience. Wow, 5 million market value. What's gone wrong for Charles Leclerc? Anyway, I do have custom R&D on, which means I can, like, upgrade the car as we go. So let's start by putting an upgrade on every part. And to be fair, there's really not many upgrades. It says, like, 0 out of 23, but oh no, of course, you unlock them as you go, don't you? Duh. Here's the car reveal then. Let's see this absolute beaut. With the new livery on as well. It does look class. It's a shame this livery isn't staying forever because it just looks so good. I'm surprised they haven't made this like a custom livery for the F1 world, because like we haven't had a single livery from F1 world, like from all the Las Vegas liveries. What do we have, like 6 or 7 special liveries, and we got none of them? Cringe. So according to the vehicle performance comparison, we currently have the 2nd fastest car, which means of course you'd expect to maybe get the odd podium, but mainly around the 3rd, 4th and 5th kind of area, which is great off the start. But of course, we're trying to like win titles, so we need to beat Red Bull. Now, one thing I haven't decided is, will this series continue if I win the championship? I suppose we'll find out if I can get that done, but it won't be in this first season. It's at least 2 seasons long. So let's just go into the first race at Bahrain. So just like the My Team career mode I do, I will be skipping practice. I'm still going to do it in my own time. Oh, hang on, we've got to listen to this bitch. Oh, finally that bitch has shut up. Holy shit. Oh. So as I was saying, I'm going to do practice by myself, and I will return to you lot once we are ready for qualifying. Okay, so here we are in qualifying. The car in practice was a bit of an handful, but Actually, to be fair, there is no but. It was a handful and I was quite slow. So, I have no idea what to expect. At least Leclerc looked fairly quick. And, of course, this is Ferrari. Bringing Ferrari back, not bringing me back. So, it is a team game. But I have no idea what to expect from this session. I have no idea if Q2 is even, like, a possibility. I have no idea. All I do know is that my teammate blistering the timing boards. Let's go see what I can do. Now remember, Ferrari don't usually hire rookies, so I need to prove to them that I mean business. And here is my first ever qualifying lap of making Ferrari great again. So approaching turn 1, I keep cocking this corner up, so I'm going to try not to this time. Bit early on the brakes, but that'll do. Careful on throttle, round here, go full throttle. Left a bit of time there, but it's okay so far. It is only Q1 after all, I should be getting through quite easily by default just because of the performance of the car. And then we're going to do a ton of braking through there. Full throttle through here. As you can see, we are 2.5 tenths up on 16th. And of course, we only need top 15 to get through. So looking pretty good so far. That's a very tricky corner. Bit of oversteer. That ain't ideal. That's going to lose me about a tenth. Shit. We should be okay, though. I can see why Charles Leclerc keeps getting poles in this car. It feels amazing on the softs. But then slap a pair of mediums on and it's just a fucking pig. Oh, we're a second up on Ricciardo, so... yeah, this is a good quali car. I fear I'm going to become the next Mr. Saturday. But anyway, let's find out where we are. We go 4th. Okay, so... about 3 tenths off Charles. That's cool, you know. That's all right. It's a decent lap. But I feel like I fear that I'm going to become like I'm going to have some really nice qualifying sessions, but then in the race I'm just going to be stinky because my race pace was about on average a second a lap slower than Charles Leclerc's, which is not ideal. But that should see us through to Q2. I see no reason why I'd need to go back out again, because as you can see, there is a 1.2 second margin from me to the elimination zone. So I should be completely fine. And there you have it, P4. Actually, the fastest Brit of the grid. That's quite cool, actually. But we still have Q2 and 3 to go. If I get to Q3, that is. Alright, time for Q2. I shall be right back. I'm going to go set a lap time. I tell you what though, folks, that's bloody nice. That is bloody lovely. Look at that. I go, oh my god, I've gone ahead of my teammate and 13 thousandths behind Lewis Cameltoe. That is crazy. Well, there you have it. That's Q3. Done. I'm booked in. Get me involved. I have a reservation. Get me involved. Oh my god, look at the gap between the top 4 there. There is 46 milliseconds between both Mercedes and Ferraris. And one thing I found really interesting, me and Charles Leclerc set the exact same Sector 1 time, and then I was half a tenth up in Sector 2, and then 20 milliseconds down in Sector 3. That is actually pretty crazy. Max Verstappen comes out of nowhere and sets an incredibly fast lap time, found 2 tenths. Oh, everyone's okay, you know what? Well, it's time for my first ever Q3 appearance in the Ferrari. Let's cook up something foul. Alright, so I've had a pretty decent lap, but I had a big oversteer in Sector 2, so I'm not very hopeful of a decent starting posse. No, that's bad. Is that... oh. Uh-oh. I didn't think it costed me that much, but I suppose it's a high-speed corner, so... yeah, that's not ideal. However, Q3 in my first appearance, teammates up in second. I suppose I can fight back for a few points. Let's just get into the race. I'm gonna forget that session happened because that's pissed me off a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Ah, beautiful back lane in the middle of a desert in the Middle East, known for hosting a Formula 1 race. I don't know anything about Bahrain. Right, let's take a look at the strategy. As we know, Ferrari and strategy don't really go together. They want to run me on a medium to hard, which, to be fair, that's pretty good, you know? That's actually a decent strategy. I like it. And I don't even know if I've got the formation lap on. But if I don't, are you ready to race? I don't care. Am I ready to race? Absolutely. Let's go. Nope, there is no formation lap. This is it. Making Ferrari great again begins now, and I've had a stinky start, but so has Alonso. Wow, shocking. So, yeah, not a bad start. Can I go around the outside of Ocon here? Gasly, rather. Once again, getting the Alpines mixed up. I might try to slip around the outside of Piastri here. No, I can't. He's had a good run. But that... uh-oh. Mate, that was majestic. And you can't even lie. And I'm already up to 7th. That's 3 places off the start. Already. So just in this little squabble of, like, cars, we've got all 3 tyre sets on cars. We've got a hard on Russell, me, Norris and Piastri on the mediums, and then Valtteri Bottas behind on the softs. Hello?
Okay, clear.
Who's that? Sorry, what you doing, mate? Wrong way. Was that? I think that was Verstappen, was it not? No, it couldn't have been, because Verstappen, like, there's a Red Bull really far in front. I also see that Charles Leclerc, and that would be Hamilton, having a massive scrap for second at the moment, or second and third. Hamilton's currently in second, as he overtook Charles, which is a bit annoying, but we move. But I mean, plus 4 places in 2 laps. Granted, 3 of them were actually overtakes. The other one was a car doing its best rendition of a bit of ballet. What the fuck is ballet? I know I did. Yeah, that was Perez, because Verstappen's just set the fastest lap. So Perez, just like in real life, having a stinker. DRS is now enabled. So I'm probably going to have to wait for Norris and Russell to have a bit of a scrap, if they ever do, if I wish to make a move on them. Because it's like this weird situation where all 3 of us are setting like identical lap times. Like none of us can close in on each other. And as you can see, Charles Leclerc, who's just there, actually, he's quite close. He's pulling away a little bit. And Bottas behind is falling back a little bit. So we're going to have this nice little trio of cars. Us 3 boys. The 3 Britons all together. But come on, Charlie. We need you to get Hamilton. We are really close to Norris here. Like, really close. Could we go for a move down the main straight? Not when you're cocking up the final corner. Does he? No, he will have DRS. Dude. Come on, Lando. Go for a move on Russell. Get some overtaking done so I can get involved a little bit. Come on. Please. Uh-oh. Norris and Russell are pulling away a little bit. I need to close up. Hello. I'm back. Right, so I'm still going to be stuck behind these 2 twits for a while. But there is still 6... Wait, I'm only on lap 4. What? I thought I was on Okay, that is wild. Here goes Norris. He's going for it. And he has got that move done. So Norris up to 4th. And then he locks up, so I go into Russell. Not ideal. But I did turn damage off just so it stops me like fucking having to keep flashbacking, because it's really annoying. Now this is interesting. Will we see Norris take off a little bit so that I can just get Russell? Could this be what Lando Norris is cooking up? I hope it is. I think it's about time I get a bit aggressive and get some overtaking done. So I'm going to go for Posh Spice down this straight. Oh fuck, he's going for a move on Norris. Is there any chance I can like do it? No. Hang about. Potential move. Yeah, there we go. Finally got that move done after 6 laps. Finally Russell has been dispatched. And now I can focus on Lando Norris and hopefully I can get past him quite soon. Get into some nice clear air. Save my tyres a bit more. And that will of course just overall improve my pace and in turn my race. Haha! I'm actually thinking, can I extend my stint and move on to the soft tyre at the end? Because the pace is okay, the tyres are okay, it's very okay. But I do need to put, yeah, no, I can't. I might actually come in a lap earlier, on lap 9, get the undercut going. Anyway, I think there's a move coming for Lando Norris here. Should be an easy pass due to the DRS. And I'm ahead by the corner. But Lando's fighting back for it. He wants this position. But I have the inside line and that is a nice overtake. And I'm up to 4th. Yeah! And Leclerc is back past Hamilton. Into 2nd. Yes, my G. Well done. Bit annoying. Lando's managed to stay in my DRS and so has Russell, so looks like I can't fight the Merc in front, who has also just passed my teammate. Hang on, no. Oh, yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, Hamilton has got past Leclerc. Shit. So it looks like for me, it's going to be a battle with Lando and Russell. It's not going to be fighting for a podium place. Unless of... Oh, shit. Unless, of course, one of the podium places, their engine blows up. Oh, that's hilarious. Not only did Sergio Perez spin himself out of a podium and ended up last, but on lap 9 of the Grand Prix, he's had to retire through an engine fault. That is absolutely fantastic. And of course, it's quite funny in general. But remember, this is basically a title fight with Red Bull. Maybe Mercedes, like, thereabouts. But it's mainly between Ferrari and Red Bull. And one of them's out. But Max Verstappen currently leading by about, like, what, 10 seconds. And seems to be dominating the race, and that's exactly what he'll probably do for most of the season. So we're going to have to hope for a lot of mechanical faults, safety cars, and it's going to take a lot of luck if we want to try and win this thing in the first year. But like I said, it's probably going to be a multi-season series. So Lewis Camel-Toe pits, and Verstappen does. So for now, we are running a Ferrari 1-2. Yay! That's quite fun. So that means Leclerc is doing a very long stint. Like 11 laps, mine's only 10. Bit weird that they're pitting me first. Unless the overcut's the way, I'm not too sure. Because, like, I doubt it. I mean, these tyres feel like fine, but compared to a new set of hards or mediums, they're going to be a bit shit. Even with the tyre warm-up, they're still shit. Could this be another Ferrari strategy masterclass? I'm actually curious, will Leclerc pit this lap? Or is he going to extend for one more? Because are we double stacking? Yeah, no, so, okay. Interesting from Ferrari, but for the first time in the Ferrari to glory, making Ferrari great again, into the pits, we must go, E-I-E-I-E-I-O, Oh, look at that, Russell came in as well, so I'm going to be way ahead of him, love that, and he got held up by the Alpine, lovely stuff. So the McLaren of Lando Norris stayed out, and that's really our only competitor, because obviously Verstappen, who's just passed us, he ain't really a competitor. Hamilton is though, and we have cut that gap a little bit. Only problem is Russell is now on brand new mediums, and I'm on brand new hards. So I'm just gonna have to hope the hard tyre can actually keep up. I suppose that is the advantage of starting on the harder compound. If you can actually have decent pace on a hard or medium tyre and then switch to the softs or mediums later on, like, you're going to be so much quicker than everyone else. But of course, it's about keeping pace on that harder compound. But I suppose you could just stay in a DRS train and you're fine. I just point out, by the way, I've been recording for an hour and we're only halfway through this race. So Leclerc comes in and I'm going to be really close to him. This is a problem because I'm going to be Okay, no, we're fine. I was going to say, I don't want to be fighting him into turn 1, but luckily he is about 2 seconds ahead, so that's fine. So we do have the McLaren of Lando Norris, who hasn't pitted yet. Which is good for us, because that means we're probably going to undercut him by a large margin. The only downside we have is that both Mercedes are on medium tyres now. Like, they're going to be fast. Leclerc is also right up Hamilton's ass. Come on, Charlie, you can do this. Get that bastard. Here goes Charlie. Go on. He's gone for it. Oh, it's going to be close. Who got the DRS? Because Leclerc's done him. But if Hamilton's got the DRS now, he's finished. No, Leclerc got it. So Leclerc up into second. I'm in fourth. That's 25 points right there. That's basically a race win. So at the current moment, as it stands, we'll be 1 point behind Red Bull because Verstappen's winning with fastest lap. That's actually a great start for the boys. This is massive. Lewis Hamilton has dropped out of Leclerc's DRS and he's now struggling on the medium tyres. Could I manage to slip in a podium? Look at the gap crumbling. A lap ago, it was 2.5. It's now 1.6. And we still have this plus 4 laps. This is very doable, you know. Look how much I'm catching. It's literally 2/10 a lap. No, not lap, corner. Mate, Hamilton, you're finished, mate. Hamilton's really struggling on that medium tyre. It's just, I think it's just old. Like, obviously, over like a 10-lap area, by the end, the hards are going to be quicker than the mediums because the hards are like less worn. Like, my tyres are like fine. And look at him. He's sliding about everywhere. He is pushing that car much further than it really can. And it's costing him greatly. Every corner he's having, look at that. Every corner, little snaps of oversteer. He's absolutely pushing that thing. And it's just helping me. It's not working, Lewis. And here it comes then. On my debut for Ferrari, we are up into the podium places. Yeah, hang on. No, we're not. Hang about. There you go. Hey! So now, as it stands, we're scoring maths, 33 points. So we've got Red Bull, we're going to have 26, Ferrari on 33, Mercedes on 22. Like, it couldn't have started better for the boys.
0.2 seconds.
Can you just appreciate my comeback drive as well? Qualified 10th because I had oversteer at that previous corner, the flat out right-hander. And I've managed to fight my way back to a podium. Like, that's really good, isn't it? That's great. The battle ain't necessarily over yet, though, because Hamilton is still there. I think I've got just better tyres and just faster speed. So, I should be okay, but you never know. One slip of oversteer and I'm finished, you know what I mean? Oh, my goodness. I've literally just panned my eyeballs to the top left of the screen. And I've just seen that Lando Norris has overtaken George Russell. Which means Mercedes are now scoring even less points. Bottle jobs, mate. Alright, final lap. Let's cook up something foul. And here we go then. Final corner. Oh, bit stinky. It's fine. Max Verstappen wins with the fastest lap. Charles Leclerc second. And I'm third. Yeah, that's a great result.
Yes, mate, I cannot. So let's review.
So a quick look at the standings is as follows. So obviously the driver's standings are just going to be where we finish in the race, but the constructors, look at that. We have a 7-point gap in first. Come on, the boys. What a race. I really enjoyed that, and I hope you did as well. So yeah, that's it for this first episode of bringing Ferrari back to its former glory of the best team in Formula 1. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.